I'm Natasha, and I'm the founder of Artists Collective. We are a Web3 powerhouse for new and upcoming artists in Web3. So for a little bit of context, Artists Collective was co-created between my sister and I from a childhood dream. Our childhood dream was to have an artistic residency where artists could have the freedom and the conditions to be able to create, to collaborate with each other, and also to live from their art in a way that allows them to be very free. So we arrived in Lisbon 2 years ago, and Lisbon, as many of you know, is a great Web3 ecosystem, and this is where we discovered NFTs. And this is where also we discovered that NFTs for artists could actually be a catalyst of inclusivity and empowerment for artists. And this is what I'm going to speak about today. So first, I have a question for you. Who here wants to disrupt the myth of the starving artist? I know I want, clearly. Because the starving artist back then, or even in the traditional art market, generally doesn't really operate in great conditions. And NFTs are actually a catalyst of that. They can offer better conditions for artists to operate in a great freedom and also to get compensated and recognized in much healthier and better way. So I'm sure I'm not the only person to think that artists are visionaries for the future. They've always have been visionaries of the future and disruptors of society, utilizing their talent and creativity to change and challenge the world. They are impacting masses. They're always giving voice to the marginalized and unrepresented, and are also adding beauty to us, to society, and adding a lot of helping us having more imagination. But the problem is that despite their invaluable contribution to the world, they often struggle in poor conditions, are struggling to live from their art, are not really living in like some transparent condition when it comes to their art, and this is a problem. But with NFTs, this is about to change. NFT technology is actually revolutionizing their impact and resonance. So since the start of NFTs, the NFT art segment is actually now worth $2 billion. This accounts for 3% of the total global art market that is estimated at $67 billion, which is quite huge. Even though they are up and down in sale, it's here to stay and it's here to grow. Every day, and as we speak, there are a lot of tools that are being created to help and support artists being able to create their art in better conditions. We have new metaverses, new marketplace, some tools that are helping artists with their IPs, etc. And this is how actually NFTs are revolutionizing their impact and resonance. The more tool and marketplaces and condition we offer to these artists, the more they will be able to have their impact in conditions that actually are providing them a lot of freedom and healthy conditions. So NFTs are actually doing that in two ways. The first way is the NFT and the blockchain technology. It's creating better conditions for artists' freedom and career. Of course, when artists are actually putting their artwork on the blockchain, it's called an NFT, it is actually like a digital unique asset, as you all know, that provides transparency and authenticity and ownership to the artists. That means that this helps prevent theft, for example, or use the artist's work in a way that is not really authorized, let's say it like this, or not really nice for the artist. And it also helps them with royalty to make an additional source of income. Whether in the traditional art world, what happens is that once an artist sells their art, generally they have no control, no clue of how much is worth their art after the first sale, which is a big problem. The second point here is that NFTs breed inclusivity and artist empowerment. So we saw the blockchain part that offers the right condition in terms of the structure, where artists have more freedom, have more trust also in how they're selling their art. And now there's also that NFTs naturally breed inclusivity and artist empowerment. Why? First, it's because they have access to a global market. By being artists and by being digital artists, they can not only just sell or show their work to their own ecosystem their own local countries or their own cities, but they have access to a worldwide market that can actually increase their opportunity and visibility. There's also a massive emergence of supportive communities that actually can provide a lot of artists with some support, where artists can collaborate with each other. And we know that as human being, as our own entity, like the more we are and the stronger, the better we can become. So this is very important. The third point, is that it's background and level agnostic, meaning that in a way the law for entry in a way to become an NFT artist is quite low. So anyone can enter, and anyone can just sell their artwork without a middleman, without any intermediary. Because the blockchain and the NFT communities are actually helping and enabling artists to connect directly to their collectors and fans, regardless of their heritage, their nationality, their age, and their gender. And the last point is metaverse exhibition. So, as I was saying a bit earlier with the global market, the metaverse exhibition are giving a lot of opportunities to those artists from around the world to exhibit in a single place with a massive audience. And this is a very useful tool and platform that our artists from around the world can actually use. And so this is where we're coming. So Artist Collective. Our mission here, as I was telling you earlier, is to help artists make a living from their work. And what we do, and where we are really insistent, is to bring empowerment and inclusivity to NFT artists. We have an NFT collection that acts as an NFT membership for artists, up and newcoming artists in Web3, where we support them by giving them education, Web3 education, mental health coaching, and also exhibition opportunities in real life and in the metaverse. Since we started, we've seen our community not only grow, but also thrive. We have a lot of artists today that are being exhibited in NFT.NYC art community, which we're very proud of and very excited. So this is a quick slide with a small representation of all the artists, or some of the artists that we've helped. And today we're very proud to say that we have 100 artists coming from 25 countries. We did 8 exhibitions, and I'm going to show you in the next slide our latest exhibition that it's very nice. And yes, and this is how we're basically helping artists to thrive together. We help them connect with each other from around the world, exhibit, have exhibition opportunities, and also understand Web3 better and how they can harness the advantages of Web3 as an artist. Okay, well, that was supposed to be a video of our latest exhibition, where we exhibited 53 artists, one of our leading artists here being present with us, Natacha. And we exhibited 52 artists coming from 25 different countries in our own metaverse, which give them a lot of visibility and also an opportunity to connect and to support each other in a much better way. So that was me. And I feel, just a last message I want to send here is, the more we're going to grow in that space, the more it's really important that we keep on supporting those artists and building the tools that they need in order to have the right condition to thrive and to really harness their role in society. So thank you so much. You can find me here. This is a big QR code where you will find our latest exhibitions and our Telegram link, Twitter account, etc. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Natacha. Let's give it up. That was incredible.